Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by. Today we have a bit of a collective haul from the past month. I got a bunch of photocard mail, sales and trades. We have a Pokemart order and we have photocards and merch that I either purchased or I met up with sellers in person the last time I was in Toronto. So there's a lot here. I'm super excited to dive right in. We're all going to open it up together right now. So let's get started. Let's start off with some merch that I got in Toronto. I finally got my hands on miniteen 17s plushies. So I did get a Kimja. So I got a Kimja plushie. So cute. Look at that. I love that they're magnetic. I've been waiting for this for a while. There was a seller that was hosting a go and they live in Toronto and it was just like it took a while trying to find a time that worked for the both of us, but I'm so glad that we found a time to be able to pick these up. So I got the Chocheri photo card holder, and then I got again the Kimja plushie right here, the magnetic plushie. I don't know where I'm going to put him, probably just like by my desk. It's so cute. Look at him. Super happy with what I got, but my only regret is like I didn't get like the Dino's plushie. So I think like I might want to go back and see if I can try and get like a plushie like for Dino, and then also the I'm really like tempted to get like Ming Hao's frog. So and Sungkwan's orange. Oh gosh, yeah, I probably shouldn't go overboard. We'll just start with these two for now and see what comes up later. Okay, and then next up we had this seller who was they were selling, I don't know if they themselves made or they were just selling on behalf of someone, these mighteez photo card holders. I don't remember. I think I only got one. I think I only got the one that was for Mingi in Unos because they had the on the photo card holders, they had like units. So I think I did get Yoongi. Okay, there we go. It took like a whole workout to open these. Let's see what this says. It says, hello, thank you so much for purchasing. Hope you enjoy the holder. Look at the freebies. We got Mingi and say Police Yosang. Cute. Okay, and here's the holder. So we have Yuno and Mingi's mighteez characters. This will be great for a unit photo card. I actually don't know if I have a Yoongi unit photo card that I can put in this. I'm sure I can find something. It's not double-sided, which is fine. But I'll have to see. I'll have to dig around and see if I can find like a unit photo card that I have. But this is so cute. Okay, next up, let's look at the pocamarket haul. I don't have a lot of photo cards in here. I think they were just doing a free shipping sale, but it had to be a minimum of 15 photo cards, and it couldn't be any photo cards that you purchased before the sales weren't included in that free shipping, but that's okay. I had a list of photo cards that I was thinking of getting off pocamarket, so why not? So here's the card. Let's lay that all out. All right, so first up we have this Mingyu photo card. So this is from Face the Sun. Put that right there. Next up we have another 17 photo card Dino. This is from Happy Birthday. All right, and we have a Yeonjun one right here. I think this is from their daikon, so this isn't an album photo card, but this is their daikon, but he looks so good there. I think they were having like a pretty good like discount off of certain TXT photo cards at the time. So yeah, you can see here that I got another Yeonjun photo card. And then this is from their Star Seekers album here. I hope I'm lining them up. I can't really see the camera too well. More Yeonjun, of course. This is from their Miniso Tomorrow album. Now we got some Yuno. So I think the ones that I got from Yuno, they were from Fever. Yeah, so this is from Fever Part 3. And it should be first press off of their like original Fever album run. And then we also have another Fever photo card here. And then we got a couple of other This is from the World episode 1. And we have another from episode 1. So from their Movement album right here. And then this one's from Outlaw. This one I was having a hard time finding any sellers when they were selling Movement photo cards for like for some reason this was just never one of the options for purchasing, but yeah, what are you gonna do? That's why we have places like Pocamart, I guess, or Pocamarket. I keep calling it Pocamart. So this is Golden Hour Part 2. This is the only one that I'm still missing. So again, it was one of those things where I couldn't find it. And, they were selling a lot of Golden Hour Part 2. A lot of sellers were at this point over the last few months selling a lot of Golden Hour Part 2 or getting rid of their extras. So, but I could never find this one in particular, this We have some S-Coups. This is, from 17th Heaven. And then we got some Twice. We got Jihu. This is from Between 1 and 2. She looks gorgeous there as usual. And we also have some Irene here from their Tilt album with Irene and Sugi. So gorgeous, gorgeous. And we have Kiho. So this is a photo card. So yeah, pretty good Pocamarket haul. Not too much, but right now let's move on to the photo card mail. Okay, I lied. We're actually not moving on to the photo card mail technically, but we are moving on to some photo cards that I either bought at some K-pop stores while I was in Toronto, or I met up with the sellers to pick up the photo cards. So we have these photo cards that I bought when I was in Akira in Toronto. So I ended up getting from Stray Kids, mighteez, and Hypen. So I got right here. So this is from their Japanese release, their birthday release right here. And then I ended up getting also some Jake as well. So this is from their Manifesto album. And we have blonde hair Jake, so I kind of had to get one. And then we have Sungmin here. This is from their Skiz 5 o'clock. I love the little tinsel in his hair. It's so cute. I only have Bangchan's here, but I also wanted to get the Sungmin photo card for the Skiz 5 o'clock. And then next up, we actually have a trade. Well, a trade, a purchase, and like something from their group order. Says, thank you so much for joining my go. Please let me know when this arrives by sending a pic through DM or by posting in your story. So just open this up here. So the go that I joined was for these handmade hollow photo cards from their Towards the Light tour. For 18 that remember, these hollow cards, the actual official ones, were so expensive. So there were a couple of people who were doing like the fan-made photo cards. So I figured, why not go? And then the other cards that I picked up are, I purchased and I traded. So I bought this, this is from their Will. This is a POB. It's Music Cart. Sorry, my thumb was blocking the cute little chick. Is that chick? I don't even know. It's just, it's just something very adorable. There we go. And then this was a trade from the In Your Fantasy Polka album. So I traded like the equivalent Yeosang, which like pained me because it's the Yeosang with like his birthmark showing, but I needed to get the Mingi, so that was a trade there. So this is a huge package that I met up with someone that I regularly buy from that lives in Toronto. So yeah, so first up in this package is a bunch of popcorn sleeves. One of these is also a trade. So another Mingi trade. So we got some AT stickers here. And I think these are just freebie Unos. So from Golden Hour Part 2. We have this Mingi trade, and again, I think I traded an Ouyang for this. Yeah, I think I traded an Ouyang for this, but it was hard to come by, especially since those Poca albums for In Your Fantasy sold out so quickly and then they weren't restocking, so I think there was just a little bit of a frenzy at the time trying to collect the members that you didn't get yet. All right, and included in her go is one of the Golden Hour Pokas. So let's just open it up and see. I might have some duplicates at this point, but good for trading. Okay, who do we have here? First up, we have Mingi. And then we have obviously another Mingi. It is a Mingi Poca, it is a Mingi Poca album. I should have mentioned that. Yeosang. And we have Jungho. And we have Ouyang here. I'll have to double check. I don't think I have the Yeosang. I have all of the Mingis. I don't think I have this Yeosang or Jungho. I do have this Ouyang Pola. But I will double check. And then these will make good trades. So the other thing I purchased from the seller was this In Your Fantasy photo set. Yeah, photo set. This is Mingi. And then, yeah, this is just photos from their 2025 In Your Fantasy World Tour, which I unfortunately didn't go to. I'm still, yes, it's 2026 and I'm still a little bitter that I didn't just bite the bullet and go, but you know, they weren't coming to Canada and yeah, so I decided not to go for money and just for other reasons as well, and hoping that, you know, maybe they're touring, you know, they're touring in Asia and Australia, which is wonderful. So, oh gosh, I am ripping this up. All right, let's take a look at the cards. I actually have not seen the photos from these, so we got a little, I think this is a little book. Ooh. Hello. Oh my gosh, look at him in this suit. Love that brooch too. There's that. Was not expecting that. I thought it was like a little, like, I don't know, informational booklet. All right, and oh, we have this photo set. Little ID card there. And some, looks like some stickers. So cute. He looks so good in this like white, like I guess like brilliant white or whatever. Is it like, it's like the white that has almost like that pearlescent sheen on it. He looks so good in that. And then we have this photo card. Ooh, that one. I think this one's my favorite. All right, let's look at these photo cards next. Or it's just one photo card. Okay. This is so cute. Kind of regret not getting Unos or purchasing Unos at the same time, but it's all right. It's all right. We now also from the same seller have a stack of photo cards from group orders that I signed up for. I've been participating in this person's goes since the beginning of Golden Hour Part 2. And so these are all Golden Hour Part 3 photo cards, but she's been really great. So I've just been consistently joining her goes. She knows that I choose Mingi and likely as well. I think from one of these sets, I did get like an OT8 set from her, like a Golden Hour Part 3 OT8 set from her. I also bought some Golden Hour Part 3 like Poca album photo cards that I was missing, particularly for So let's just take a look. So the first one we have up is this This is from Golden Hour Part 3 Poca. Next up, we have Egg Hongjun. This is going to, again, go to my friend Jamie. in the States who loves Hongjun. So I will just admire for now, but I will eventually mail that to her. And then we got this Mingi Golden Hour 3 POB. This is their Hello Live. And then we have a unit photo card. We have Yosang and Mingi. So this is Golden Hour Part 3 Make Star. And then we have this cute little doodle. I do like when they put doodles all over their photo cards. This is again Make Star. I think a lot of these are Make Star. I guess I really got into all of the Make Star POBs during Golden Hour Part 3. This is Yuno's. Again from Make Star. Okay, and this is the Mingi Egg photo card. This one, actually, which one is this one? Is it like a lucky draw? I will look it up later. All right, and then we have a Mingi and Yuno. Again, it's Make Star. What am I gonna do when I run out of room? I will just start layering these. There we go. I'm just gonna start layering these eventually because there's still more after this. All right, next set here. Oh, this is the OT8 set that I got. I think it's Dear My Muse. Just give me a sec. So this is the OT8 set that I got. This is from Dear My Muse. And so I'll show you the first side first. So this is, I guess, Head Pat's side. And then on the other side, so cute. Yes, so had to get this OT8 set. And I think I will just put it right here. Head pats go right here. All right. Okay, still more. And then next one here. Okay, so I got Egg Yuno. That's where he went because I'm pretty sure I had a set of like Mingi Yuno and Hongjun for the egg cards. Is this egg? I don't know. It's just, or is it just like a really... Is it just really close up? Okay, next up we have a Mingi Pola here. Again, Make Star. And then we have another Yuno Pola. Oh. So this is from Golden Hour Part 3 Polka album. So this was just the Pola that I was missing. And then we have the group photo cards from Golden Hour, the Golden Hour Part 3 Polka album. So there's this one, and then this group photo. I think I got duplicates unless they decided to send me two. Pretty sure I only got one of each, unless they did want to send me a couple. I'll go check in with her because these are just like the same ones, but good for trades anyway. So, and then the last batch that I got from this seller, I don't want to make it seem like I'm gatekeeping her. I don't know if she necessarily wants to be like named, I guess. Because I think she's like mentioned that she likes being kind of like a mid-sized seller. I know that there are some group order managers who like to keep small to like mid-size, maybe only doing like a dozen or two orders. And then again, there are those large sellers who have joined before. They love, like, I don't know if they love to do it, but they do those big orders. They do like 60, 80, up to 100 orders of albums or polka albums. It's insane. I commend them for it because like that's commitment. And yeah, I could never be a group order manager myself, I don't think. I love to participate in group orders. I try to be a good participant. I try to pay on time. I try to make things as easy as possible for the group order managers, but I don't think I would ever, I think it would just stress me out too much. But, you know, these guys, they do it for the love of the game. They do it because they love the group. And, you know, I wholeheartedly appreciate that. Look at this, it's so cute. Color reminds me of like a pink lemonade theme. Of course, it's Make Star again. Then we have this one. Again, I don't know which one. This one has like their names on the back. I'll have to look this one up. It's the same as this one. And then we have a Hello Live. So cute. Then we have this Mingi. This is a Jump Up POB. Then this one's an Everline. There. And then another Make Star. So next up is all of the photocard mail. I did something a little differently this time where I opened the mail first. I took proof photos and now I'm going to fully unbox it, if that makes sense. I just wanted to lay everything out here. Like I started laying everything out here and I wanted to continue doing that without having to worry about like going back and figuring out who I am taking the proof for and like who I'm sending the proof to. So let's just start. Okay, first up, we have this mail here. This Mingi Golden Hour Part 1 P.O.B. This was a lucky draw. I had that here. Next up, we have from Golden Hour Part 2. I wasn't intending on collecting OT8 for this Apple Music POB, but my local K-pop store that I usually go to, they were selling the Apple Music POBs. I already had Mingi and Yuno in a group order from like last year, but they had everyone else except for Wooyoung and Seonghwa. So I just kind of bided my time until I saw that someone was selling these. And then, so yeah, this completes like my OT8 set for Apple Music. And then I have this Kiho, which looks signed, but there we go. I have this Kiho from Sad Song right here. And then I have this Kiho from the Duh album. This is also Apple Music right there. All right, next piece of mail. This says, thank you so much for being such a loyal customer. Let me know when you receive this. I do buy from this seller a lot. I do joke because I think with this order, I think I forgot to like send a screenshot of the payment, which is what I usually do. And I didn't realize until days later, they didn't ask me for it, but I didn't realize until days later that I didn't send them a screenshot. So I messaged them back and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't send a screenshot. Would you like me to send it now as proof? And they were like, oh, no, don't worry. At this point, I recognize your name. So when I saw your email come in, I knew that you had paid. So I did make a joke about being like a regular customer. So I think that's partly why they wrote that in, which is really cute. Okay, let's look at the stickers and the freebies. So this is from Golden Hour Part 1. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive from Golden Hour Part 1. And then this is from They're Not Okay. Again, another Japanese release. And then we have the credit card sticker from the, is this the In Your Fantasy or is this the, I can't remember if this is from Golden Hour Part 3 or the In Your Fantasy sticker. I'll have to check that. But then we also have this Yuno. This one's for sure In Your Fantasy, from their Polka album there. Next up, we have this piece of mail, and I think, yes, this one's a trade. Hey, thank you for trading with me. I hope Mingi gets to you safely. Please let me know when he arrives. Let me take a look at the freebies first. When I opened these to take proof, I didn't look at the freebies yet, so all right, here we have some stickers, and then we have a Mingi Lomo. So I am collecting the In Your Fantasy, like their cheek and heart version for Mingi and Yuno, but they're kind of hard to come by, I've been finding. So I did end up trading the Wooyoung cheek for the Mingi equivalent here. And there's that for the trade. So next up we have this go. It says, thank you so much for joining our go. Please let us know when you receive this. Happy collecting. So this is from their miniteen in Treasure. I should have known though, because this is a duplicate. I ended up buying this cutie over Light Up K, and I didn't realize that I should have known, but like I guess I just was so excited to buy the flat fur plush that I didn't realize it also came with a photocard, which was this photocard, but then I already ordered, or I already participated in a go for this photocard. So I do have a dupe of this, again, hoping to trade it for maybe like Yuno's equivalent or maybe Hongjun's equivalent. But it was one of the ones where kind of wasn't thinking. I really wanted that flat fur Mingi, or I really wanted that flat fur Byungming plush. So this is from a pocamarket Go from another group order manager. They were, it was one of those instances where they were doing a pocamarket Go and asking people to join. And I just wanted a few cards. I saw that there were some cards that were available, but at the time I didn't want to spend my money, I guess, on getting a bunch of other photo cards just to make like the shipping minimum. So I just ordered a few pocamarket photo cards from this seller. So it says, thank you so much for joining my Go. Please let me know when they arrive. So we have a sticker here. We have this Jungo. Oh, is this a freebie? Or no, is this an actual like outlaw card? I'll have to check. I think it might be. Oh. So I ended up getting 2 Mingi cards and a Yeonjin. So this is is it from their Daikon? No, this is from their 2024 season's greetings. So I got that Yeonjin. And then I got a couple of Fever Era Mingis. So this is part 3. Again, it's first press. And then this is from Fever part 1. And then we have here says, I think this is another Mingi Fever Part 1. Yes, this was the other Mingi Fever Part 1. So it says, hey, thank you so much for joining my Go. Some freebies here. Got some BTS Map of the Soul. Some cute stickers. And then, yeah, I think it's just this one. So this is from Fever Part 1. So it's Mingi here. Really getting a dent in my Mingi Fever photo cards, which is great. And then next up we have, thank you for buying. Please tag me to let me know when everything arrives safely, from Liz. She's one of the few US sellers that I buy from just because she usually has what I'm looking for. And she usually does these like kind of large scale sales of AT's photo cards. So we have from In Your Fantasy. So I have these 2 Mingis right here. Then we have a Yuno, also from In Your Fantasy, and then San. These are all from In Your Fantasy. I love this. I love this San. He's so cute. Just looking off into the distance. Next up, we have, thank you so much for joining. Please let me know when Yuno gets home. So we got Blanket Yuno right here, I think. Is this from Golden Hour Part 2 still? Let me see. It might be from Golden Hour Part 2. Yeah, from Make Star. So cute. So comfy looking. So cute. So next up we have this Yuno photo card, and this is actually a photo card that I previously had and accidentally, I think, traded with someone else, thinking that I had a duplicate of this Yuno from Spinoff. And once I realized that I accidentally traded off the only one that I had, I was just kind of on the lookout for just, I guess, buying it again. So I am now extra paranoid about all of like because I do have several Yuno duplicates just from like these group orders that I was in that I think I didn't think they would go through. It was taking a few months. So then I'm like, oh, that group order is probably not going to go through. So I went and got some other Yuno photo cards from other group orders from other individual sellers. And then that group order went through. So now I have like several Yuno photo cards that I'm trying to trade off or I am trying to sell. They're all duplicates. So, they're all in my buy sell trade account probably, unless I did end up trading all of them off or selling all of them. So luckily there was a seller that I did find that was selling this Yuno photo card. So the card says, thank you so much for buying for me. I hope Yuno makes it to you safely. Please let me know when it does. So let's look at these stickers here. We got Pachaco. So this one also has the Fever Diary photo card. So I saw that the seller was also selling this photo card, which I wasn't intending on collecting at first, but actually I did also see that they had the Mingi equivalent. Well, not them, but another seller had a Mingi equivalent. So I thought, why not? And then that group order went through. It's not in yet, so yeah, I guess I have these both now for the Fever Diary. And then I have my spin-off photo card back in my possession. Will not accidentally trade that off, actually. So we have a couple left, but then we also have this other seller. They were selling off, I guess they had several golden hour part 3 polkas. They were selling them for quite cheap, like $3 Canadian plus the shipping. So I just ended up buying some. I think this is the one that's not member specific. So let's see who we have here. So we have a group photo. We have, oh wait, I don't have this group photo, so that's good. It looks like a different one. Yes, it looks like a different one. It is. We do have this one, so that's a third one right here. Then we have Ooyoung here. Put you right there. You have Hongjun. I don't think, or no wait, maybe I have that one. And then we have Jungho right there. And then of course there's like the stickers. And then at the home stretch, guys, at the home stretch, just a couple more. And just move you in Jungho. There we go. I think these are both Yeonjun photo cards. So yes, so thank you. I hope this reaches you safely. Please let me know when it does. Stay safe and take care. Let's take a look at the freebies. All right, so first we have these Yeonjun stickers. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Oh, eating ramen. I was watching rewatching like the Subin's My Faves with like he sung from In Hypen when he was doing like the ramen, that his favorite thing was ramen. And I do actually remember coincidentally that when they asked who in TXT loves ramen, he said Yeonjun. Subin said Yeonjun. Oh my god, these are so cute. These freebies are so nice. Thank you so much. Okay, and then we have the actual photo cards here. So first one is Yeonjun's Blue Hour ID card right here. Put that there. And then a couple of other photo cards. These are all Yeonjun. I think this one and then the next one, the last one, is all Yeonjun. So this one is they're all from the Chaos chapter, and they're all from the Freeze album or the Fighter Freeze album. So we have these ones right here. And then the last one is a huge Yeonjun order. So it said, "Hi, thank you so much for buying. Please tag me in a story when you receive this." So I previously bought other Yeonjun from this seller. I don't know if they're dropping their collection or not, but they were selling a lot of Yeonjun when I bought from them like several months ago. And then I was just keeping an eye on their Instagram account, and I saw that they did like another huge Yeonjun drop. And I think that they were also had a bunch of, I think they also had a bunch of Terry, or was it Bumgyu? So I think this has really put a dent in my like Yeonjun album collection. So I'm really grateful for that. I don't know if that's their own collection that they dropped or if it was all duplicates or something like that. But so we have this one. So this one's from Freefall. Put you aside there. And then these two are both from the Star Chapter Sanctuary. And then we have this from Freefall, and so it's the melancholy version. And then again from Star Chapter Sanctuary. And then this one's from Tomorrow. And then this one, I think it's from Blue Hour. Yeah, so Blue Hour. I love this like candy, like cotton candy, like hair on him. This one's also from Freefall. This one is from the Temptation. Yeah, this one's also from Temptation. This one's also from Sanctuary. And then we have Freefall again. And we have Freeze. All right, everyone, that is it for this little mini collective haul. I guess not really mini. There were a lot of photo cards that I did open, but let me know in the comments which one, which photo card or which piece of merch that I opened that was your favorite. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed everything, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!